At Moe's, our honestly awesome food is truly groundbreaking. Come in today for a burrito bowl freshly made just for you.
Coach, talk about having such a deep bench.
That's a coach's dream. I think this year we've been going 12 deep. Anybody can score at any time, and we don't even worry about guys struggling. You know, I thought we had a couple starters that struggled tonight, and to have a deep bench like that, it kind of paid off.
Joe, for you, you were a guy that started at one point, now you come off the bench, but for you guys, does it really matter? Because it seems like all subs can be better than a lot of team starters, and you end up with more points than some starters.
No, it really don't matter. I talked to Coach Brown about it, and he was like, we wanted to start out with some energy, and that's what we did.
So you guys, Coach, you have a rematch with Monica, and it's a game you won pretty handily before. What are some things that you want to improve on in regards to that game, even though it went pretty well?
Well, first of all, we don't want to have a false sense of security. You know, the old 9 and 10-year-old kids saying, hey, we beat them by 17, you know, that's not going to be the same team. They're in the championship game for a reason. They got a very, very good 5, and we just want to make some adjustments against them. And, you know, when you got 5 guys like that can go off the dribble, I think we're just going to use our same format and just keep pressuring and try to wear them down into the fourth quarter.
Coach, last time I talked to you, you said you haven't really had the time to reflect on the season yet. Are you still at that point, or do you have greater feel to make it to the state final?
I'm still at that point, and honestly, my reservations within me is being happy for the rest of the team, the coaching staff, my wife. You know, it's been a long time. You know, I've been coaching for 15 years, so I'm kind of like reserved. And I'm just so happy for everybody else that's a part of this program.
Well, so many guys got in foul trouble, especially in the second half. Did that change your game plan at all?
No, not at all. Foul trouble, Travis, Ahmad, it doesn't really matter because we are very confident in sticking. Anytime we have foul trouble, we can go 1 through 12, and we have confidence in putting anybody in.
That has something to do with that chemistry you talked about that you guys have with this team?
Yes, they bought into the type of chemistry that we was offering. They bought into it at the beginning, and their chemistry was, hey, everybody is good as an individual player. But for us to get to the title game and the possibility to win it, throw out your personal goals and play as a team, regardless of who scored. And I think they bought into it. You can even see that when guys struggle, you know, other guys are scoring, and everybody on the bench is still cheering. So it doesn't, the chemistry is excellent. This is probably the greatest group of kids that I ever coached because they sacrificed their individual games.
Tyler, can you talk about your role on this team?
My role? It's simple. I'm a shooter. I like to play D sometimes, but I like to pull up, get out of transition, and just shoot the ball. I like to shoot.
Yeah, play D sometimes.
Speaking of defense, Coach, it looks like sometimes your guys are having more fun playing defense than offense. Can you speak to that?
Yes, our thing is to just put your hands in the passing lane, harass, the ball get out on the floor, try to be the first one to the ball. Be the first one to the ball, and it's just scrappy, and it make good players kind of hesitant in what they want to do against us. You know, very good players. You notice they shot the ball very well for about 28 minutes. But in the last 4 minutes, because of our defense and wearing them down, they took shots that they're not normally taking. And that's what we want to do, wear a team down.
Talk about the you were down by 4 with about 147 left. How concerned were you at that point?
I was concerned, but you know, I think the guys kind of feed off, you know, the way I look. And if they look at the bench and I look disgusted, I think they got some type of panic mode in them. So I just stayed very relaxed. Not only this game, but the last game. I just tried to stay very relaxed. And when a coach keep clapping, even when we're struggling, that make kids play harder.
What was it for you guys to take the momentum, completely take the momentum of the game in the fourth quarter?
It wasn't my staff. It wasn't the players. It was number 12, Darian Seaburn, just had it in his eyes. No plays. I'm just going off the dribble. And me being a scorer, when I played in college, I saw it in his eyes. We just let him go. And the team fed off of it. Nobody was screaming for the ball. He just had tunnel vision, and he made the plays down the stretch.
Coach Brown, we have a couple guys on the team that were part of that football team that made it to the state finals. Do you think it kind of gives them that extra motivation, losing in the finals and being a part of the state tournament?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, Desmond Palmer, 2,000-yard rusher, beat up all year playing football. He came out basketball season, and he should have rested for about a month. He played with a slight injury, and not only that, it's no separation with our two football guys in basketball. Desmond is one of our co-captains, and he's a leader. He's a proven winner, and I think him and JT Watt, he kept wearing those rings around the guys, put a little pressure on us to try to get one. This team has a total family atmosphere. If you've been around us over this season, and I'll give you a couple of examples. We let them play very, very loose. They play music in practice. They go everywhere together, and everybody is good friends. So they kind of like told the staff, y'all back off and let us do the 2016 team type thing. So you wouldn't believe some of the crazy stuff that they do, in practice. So we kind of like backed off, and we just told them, as long as you commit to playing hard defense for 32 minutes and sharing the ball, you can do whatever you want to do. And they are very, very close. We go to the movies, Hibachi Grill, wherever we go, it's not 2 or 3 players on the team. Everybody, we go to church together, Bremer Harvest Church. Number one, the guys come to church. Everything that we do, they connect and talk, and they go together. So that's what I like about this team, is no individualism.
What do you plan on telling your team before the championship?
Just relax. I tell them to text me later on tonight, text me, but relax, do your normal, don't change anything. We want to keep the same routine and just go out there and just have fun, but relax and do what you've been doing all year long.